Hello, this is Bill with some science fiction magazines. So I'll take a break from the analog magazines and do something a little different this time. So I got the Worlds of If. This is my complete collection of Worlds of If. And Galaxy magazine. So this is my complete collection of Galaxy. So October 1965 of Worlds of If. So it has this story, Retief's War by Kieth Laumer. But that's first part of 3 parts. So I don't have all the magazines. But there's something interesting in here is they have a list of previously published Retief stories. So the first one was July 1962. So what if you wanted to read Retief from the beginning? So if you want to search for that magazine, you can look at archive.org, search for Worlds of If 1962, and there's the July 1962 issue. And you can read it online. So there's a Kieth Laumer story there. Or you can download it in your preferred format. So I haven't searched for the rest of the stories on this list yet, but they might be available on archive.org or somewhere else. The only Retief book I have was Emissary To The Stars, but on Goodreads that shows that as book 8 in the series, and Retief's War is book 3 in the series. So these ones don't give you the date on the cover. So this is May, June 1973. This one's March, April 1974. So this one has Clifford D. Smack. There's Fred Saberhagen in here. May, June of 1974. That's Isaac Asimov. This one's September, October 1974. The Powell Anderson story. Or Poole Anderson, however you say his name. There's Galaxy, June 1960. August 1960. April 1962. December 1962. February 1966. Oh, and September, October 1972. Frank Herbert story, Project 40. That's November, December 1972. Theodore Sturgeon. That's January, February 1973. It's got part 2 of the Frank Herbert story. That's November 1973. Roger Zelazny. It's January 1975. This first one I showed you, Worlds of If, also has a Skylark Duquesne by Edward E. Smith. So you could always track down all the pieces for that. But I have the books. So I've heard that some of the E. Doc Smith stories were modified going to novel form. So if you want the originals, then you need the magazines. So Skylark of Space, Skylark Three, Skylark of Valeron, and Skylark Duquesne. And there's the Lensman series, Triplanetary, First Lensman, Galactic Patrol, Gray Lensman, Second Stage Lensman, and Children of the Lens. And then there's the Subspace Explorers, Masters of the Vortex, Subspace Explorers, and Subspace Encounters. I think the Masters of the Vortex is actually part of the Lensman series. So the Internet Archive is a great place to search for magazines. So what works best is if you type in the name of the magazine and the year, because the month appears in several different formats. So say if you wanted to look for Hal Clement stories, you can look on Wikipedia. The first story was in June 1942, Astounding. So if you search for Astounding 1942, the June issue, and you can read it online or download it. So there's several issues of Astounding Stories. on the Internet Archive. And there's Worlds of If magazines, Galaxy magazines, Galaxy novels, Amazing Stories magazine, Asimov science fiction magazine, Fantasy and Science Fiction magazine, if you want some detective or mystery magazines, Western magazines, Weird Tales, or some comic books, some Dell comics, or if you want the original publication for Sherlock Holmes, there's a Strand magazine which ran from 1891, January 1981 to March 1950. So while I was waiting for the landscapers to stop making noise, I discovered this Comic Book Plus website for some more comic books. So that's all for now. See you in the next video.